God's all these people. I thought it'd just be one fella and a camera.
So did I. I mean, who are they all? What do they all do?
Oh, technicians, editors, production team. Wait till they get the studio audience in.
Audience?
Oh, yeah, the place will be chocker. And the head cases they drag in for these things. Don't expect an easy ride, Jean. This shower will be after blood.
Really? Jackie's right, Mum. These chat shows can get pretty lively, but we'll be fine, so long as we remember why we're here, eh? For Mandy and Beth.
Here, here. You tell them, Beth.
Yeah, stick to your guns. Don't let anyone intimidate you. We'll be fine.
Mandy and Beth are relying on us.
So's all the other women who were treated like crap by fellas. Don't forget them either. There'll be millions out there watching you.
Millions.
Morning, ladies. Here for the show.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's him. It's you, isn't it? Michael Parkinson?
Yeah, Clifford Graham's a bit under the weather. There's been a last-minute change of plans, so you're stuck with me.
You're interviewing us then?
If you're here for loud and clear, yes.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Patricia Farnham from the Jordache campaign. This is my mother, Jean Crosby.
Oh, I'm Jackie Corkill, are you? I'm just here to support them, you know. I've always loved your show. Oh, God, do you remember that one when that emu grabbed
Yes,
him?
I remember the emu, yeah. It takes you back a bit.
Jackie's only here to sit in the audience. The researcher said that Mum and I would be called upon to speak.
All right, well, I mean, good that you're here. Good to see you.
Do you know, my Jimmy will be kicking himself. He refuses to get me a satellite, you know. He says the dish on the front of the house would take away the character of the place, but, well, if he'd known you were doing it, oh, he thinks you're great, like, you know. Ever since you took that Muhammad Ali,
Oh, yeah,
remember?
I enjoyed that. Yes, that was good, that, yeah. Have any of you done anything like this before?
Not really, no.
Mrs. Crosby?
I do watch Question Time.
Well, not quite as highbrow as that, I'm afraid. But I like things a bit more chatty on this show, if you know what I mean. I think the only thing I can tell you, actually, is when you get out there, just try and enjoy yourself, basically.
What sort of questions will you be asking us?
Oh, nothing that you can't handle, I'm sure. The simple questions. Let's have a look. Why you got to involved with the campaign in the first place?
What? Because they're innocent, love.
And why you think they're innocent?
Because they're victims of male violence. Aren't they? The law's all wrong. It should be changed.
And how should it be changed? Why should it be changed?
Because it protects men and not women.
There you are, you see. I mean, I ask the questions and you give the answers. Just like that, speak up and speak your mind. That's all there is to it, really. Got some interesting people in the studio, actually. We've got an MP, we've got a lawyer, we've got victims of violence, even got a male offender.
Soda.
That's what I mean, just to speak your mind and speak up. It's a subject, of course, that creates a great deal of passion, so I think things could get quite lively out there today.
Can't wait.
1008, 1009, 2000 smackaroonies.
When? I mean, how?
Easy, that's how. Candy from a baby. Gobby cow. She won't be messing with us again, I'm telling you.
What? You didn't belt her, did you?
Nah, of course not. Well, might have given it a little bit of a shove, you know.
All right, Jimmy.
Well, what else was I supposed to do? She was asking for it, wasn't she?
Bloody hell.
Listen, women like that, it's the only thing they understand, son. Little bit of rough stuff.
Yeah, I bet that's what Trevor Jordache used to say and all.
Don't you be comparing me with that evil get. I've never laid a finger on my Jackie, me.
Just other women, isn't he?
Listen, you saw what that Leslie one was like, didn't you, eh? Right gob on her. Well, if she's going to hand it out, then she's got to take it and all, hasn't she? Anyway, got your money, didn't I? Scared her off. It's all sorted, son. And anyway, it wasn't me. It was Barry Grant, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Aye. Not so fast, son.
You what?
You owe me one, all right?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, I put myself on the line for you, so don't you forget it. Because I might have to call in a favour one day. So you owe me, all right?
Yeah, all right. I owe you.
Good lad.
What do you mean you've run out of pineapple?
We've had a run on them, Rose. Pepperoni's the special now.
All right, I'll have one of them, but can you make it snappy? I want to catch this chat show before I get off to work. See how Pat and Mum get on, you know?
It'll be good publicity for the campaign, won't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. You know what some of these chat show hosts are like? They can put words in your mouth.
Hey, don't worry. Pat and Jean will be on the board. They'll be fine.
Fingers crossed, eh?
I'll go get your pizza.
All right, love.
All right, Jimmy.
Hi, Nick. Rose.
All right.
Yeah, listen, little bird tells me you've got satellite telly.
Yeah.
Well, it's this chat show. You know my Jackie? She's in the audience and I don't want to miss it.
Sorry, Jim. I don't think my Eddie'd be too happy having you and ours.
Hey, no, look, come on. All that robbing stuff. It was ages ago, it's all behind me, kid. I'm a changed man.
Dunno.
Oh, come on. Jackie would kill me if she was on the telly and I missed it. Yeah, it's for the Jordache campaign, isn't it? Eh? I mean, you know, I want to see her. And the others, like, you know, support them. Please.
All right, then. But as soon as it's finished, you're straight out that door.
Oh, yeah, cheers. Nice one. Can't wait. Listen, tell you what. I'll nip next door, get a couple of cans. Might as well make an afternoon of it, eh?
Oh, did you find the lure, eh?
I can't do it.
Sorry?
I just can't do it.
Oh, bit bunged up, eh? Bit of constipation, bit of nerves. It's the other way around with me, you know.
No, this. The chat show. I'm sorry.
Mum, you've got to.
I can't. It's all these people. I'll just freeze. I know it.
No, listen, you'll be fine. Just remember all the answers we've prepared.
I can't even remember my own name at the moment. I'm a gibbering wreck. I'm sorry.
Oh, Grace. That's all we need. So much for the campaign, eh?
Right, ladies, are you ready for the off?
Not really.
Why, a problem?
Yes. Me. Sorry. Nerves.
Could I suggest that you take a place?
Me?
Why not? You've got plenty to say for yourself.
But,
Well, please.
I suppose we've got no choice, have we?
Right? Count me in.
Right, see you down the studio in 10 minutes' time.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I think I better go to the loo.
Yeah. Won't be a tick.
Nice one, Mum. Jackie Corkill representing the Jordaches on television. God only knows what damage she'll do to the campaign.
I seem to remember a certain person slagging off satellite telly. Something about having a dirty, great big wok stuck on the side of the house. Does that ring a bell?
You're not suggesting that...
Too right I am.
Well, I'm sure Max was only joking, weren't you?
Yes, of course. I mean, satellite television, it's the future. It's the next big thing. Everybody knows that. It's just that we prefer to wait for cable.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the thing in this day and age, isn't it? Information, superhighway, all that sort of thing.
So how come neither of you got it then?
Yes.
It wouldn't be because the pair of you think it's dead common, would it?
Common? No, not at all.
Well, last thing in my mind, I assure you.
Good. Because what with your Jean and Pat appearing on it, well, you wouldn't want people calling them common, would you?
Quite.
Indeed, indeed.
Great. I'm glad we've got that sorted out. Now, you best come in, hadn't you? Don't want to miss out on any of the fun. Stalls or dress circle? Don't forget your tickets, eh? And no snogging on the back row.
Poor defenceless women or cold-blooded killers, victims or perpetrators? How do we look upon women who kill? How does the law look upon them? And who does the law protect? Good afternoon. I'm Michael Parkinson with a special edition of Loud and Clear coming to you from Merseyside. First of all, let's meet some of our studio guests. Ronnie, you, in fact, abused your wife over a period of 10 years.
Never him showing his face on the telly like that. Should be ashamed.
Animal. Should throw away the key.
James Payne, you remember in Parliament, you heard there that...
Sure you don't want a can here, Rosie, but?
It's a bit early for me.
That the law didn't protect her. What's your view on that?
Hey, come on, Parky, will you? We don't want to be seeing this stuck-up get. Get on to the audience. I want to see my Jackie.
In these circumstances. Indeed, we've made great strides in the area of domestic violence.
Let's meet two other guests, two women who are members of the Jordache campaign. Would you welcome, please, Jackie Corkill and Patricia Farnham?
Hey, there's Jackie. What's she doing on the stage?
Where's Jean?
I'm sure that many of you here
Don't
today
know.
will no
Hey,
doubt feel
my
that the
Jackie's
media
on the telly.
is
She's
very
famous.
responsible for
Go
the
ahead,
way
girl. Give it
outside
loads.
women's pornography on music.
I think I will have that drink
violence
after all.
against women in television, in films. It's all around us. Indeed, we've heard Ronnie over there claim that his violent behaviour against women was a result of watching and reading such material. So have we, as a society, created a situation where women are there to be used and abused by men? Is the law more of a hindrance than a help when it comes to victims of domestic violence? Recently, there was a high-profile court case right here on Merseyside. Two women, Mandy Jordache and her daughter Beth, were found guilty of murdering Mandy's husband, Trevor Jordache. Now, Patricia Farnham, you're part of the campaign to free the Jordache women.
Yeah, that's right.
Recently, you held a vigil along with other women to highlight their case. What was your thinking behind that?
Well, obviously, as you say, to highlight their particular case, but also to draw attention to the fact that we feel that the laws concerning domestic violence should be changed.
How should they be changed?
Well, women who are defending themselves against a violent partner or father, whatever, should really be treated as special cases.
Special cases? What does that mean?
Well, the law, as it stands, only allows women to use reasonable force when defending themselves against attacks by a violent partner. And the woman in that situation is then treated by the courts as herself being the aggressor.
Are you suggesting that women should be able to use unreasonable force?
No, what we're saying is that a woman who is constantly and systematically abused should be able to defend herself and her children by, well, whatever means necessary.
Would that include murder?
No, our point is that killing under such circumstances any killing under such circumstances shouldn't necessarily always be regarded as murder. I mean, certainly not in the same way as a mugger who kills or a serial killer. I mean, the Jordashes, they're two innocent women who were physically and sexually abused over a number of years. I mean, they are the real victims. Yet, look, they're still suffering. They're locked away in a jail just because they defended themselves.
But what they did was very wrong. You can't escape that. They murdered someone. They took the law into their own hands.
Yeah, but they had no choice. I mean, they just did what any woman in their position would have done.
Any woman? Any woman? Are you saying that you would do the same thing, given their situation?
Well, no, I mean...
But that's what you're saying, Shirley. Let me understand you. You're saying that you would use any kind of force to defend yourself. That's what you're saying?
Well, yes, I suppose so. I mean, yes, I'd do anything I had to protect myself or my children from an abuser, yeah.
Would that include killing your own husband?
Well, what if he was abusing myself or my children? Yes, I'd kill him. Yes, I would. I'd kill my own husband.
Oh, for God's sake, Patricia, what on earth is she saying? Come on, Max, she was just getting a bit carried away in the heat of the moment, that's all.
I'd be watching out if I were you, Max. Looks like your Pat's on the warpath, eh? Better lock up the cutlery drawer.
I don't believe this.
Stupid. Violence against women.
Woman, Max.
I was enjoying that.
Well, I've had enough of it. I mean, she's making me out to be some kind of wife-beater, talking about me in the same vein as Driver Jordache. Oh, don't be so ridiculous. I told her, you know. I told her not to go on that show. Well, that does it. I am sick to death of this crusade to free the Jordashes. She has got to choose. It's me and the children, or it's this campaign of hers.
James Payne, Member of Parliament, you've heard very clearly here today what women think about the laws concerning domestic violence. They believe they're not being protected by them. What's your view on that?
The law is there to protect everyone, men and women alike.
Including violent and abusive men, abuse to their families, like Trevor Jordache?
Of course. Trevor Jordache was killed in cold blood. It was a premeditated murder proven in a court of law.
But some might argue it was a desperate act of self-defence.
Those women took the law into their own hands. They acted as judge and jury, and that cannot be allowed. They had other options. They could have turned to the police, social services, women's groups...
Oh, get away with you, will you? They couldn't turn to anyone because they were scared out the wits.
I beg your pardon?
Well, that's just typical of a fella, isn't it? It's all right for them to give a woman a belt, but the minute she fights back, you're all up in arms.
The simple fact is that we must stay within the law.
Oh, right, yeah. Is this the law that allows fellas to slap the wives around a bit if the tea isn't on the table?
There are more than adequate provisions in law
get
for
off
such
your high horse,
I'm
will you?
sorry.
Do you know, you don't even live in the real world, mate. Look around. Just look around. All these women in fear, in terror. And you go on about adequate provisions or something.
Now, just a minute. No. If everybody carried on just...
you just a minute. Hang on. The Jordache women were tortured and abused for nearly 20 years, and no law, no MP, nobody did anything to protect them. So those women had to look after themselves because they were left to it. They were let down by this society, just swept under the carpet. And now you just lock them up and want to throw away the kids.
Yes, go on, girl, work it to him, go on.
The likes of you and your ivory towers, you don't know what this country's really like. You don't know what it's like for a woman living in constant
that's
fear.
me, girl.
You're out of touch, mate.
Sucked it to him, eh, Parky?
She's a bit over the top, do you?
Cannot be allowed.
She was brilliant.
They had
she put that stuck-up get in his place, didn't she?
Do you know what? Those two women should have got medals for what they did, not prison sentences. Because I'll tell you, mate, the law is not working, and you're not working either, pal. And do you know why? Because you're a waste of space and a waste of taxpayers' money. That's why.
Well, it's a subject that certainly brings out the emotion.
Let's crack open another couple of cans, eh? Celebrate my Jackie's performance.
Joking, aren't you? I'm late for work as it is.
What about the law?
Another time then, eh? Hey, listen, kid. Don't be worrying. With my Jackie on the campaign trail, I'm telling you, those Jordashes will be out of the nick in no time. I'll see you, eh?
See ya.
Should it be changed? Do women need more protection? And if they do, then how do we go about it? I'm Michael Parkinson. You've been watching Loud and Clear.
miss.
All right.
Busy?
Yeah, sort of.
We'll just go straight on up to the flat then, eh? Get Leo working.
Just a second, Jenny. Yeah, I think we need to talk.
What about?
Leo, go upstairs a minute, son. Give you a shout later.
Go on, Leo. I won't be long. Right, Mick. I'm all yours.
You wait there, Cracks. Your daddy's just gonna get some more lovely lolly. Won't be a tick, girl.
Yeah? Easy.
It's that dog.
Why, look at it. Oh, you big softy, aren't you, girl?
What was that?
Let's find out.
On my way now, Cracks. Just hiding my little nest egg. Cracker? What the hell's going on?
All right, Barry. Just paying your little home visit. Hope you don't mind.
Hey, you slapper! I'm warning you! Let me out of here!
Up yours, Barry.
You know what's £2 grand? Let's see how much we get for your furniture, eh?
You touch anything and you're dead, you!
Oh, yeah? Say goodbye to your mutt as well. We've got a tenner for her down the pie fact.
You touch one hair on her head and I'll burst a pair of you!
But our Leo says you haven't really been doing any work with him.
That's right.
But that's the whole point of you coming round here, isn't it? To help him, like.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing, helping him. He needed someone to talk to, Mick. He's still upset about his friend Gary.
Yeah, I know how upset he was, but he's better now.
Because he's had a chance to talk about it. Think of it as therapy. It's good for him.
Our Leo doesn't need therapy or anything. He just needs teaching like any other kid. It's a schoolwork you should be worried about.
Of course. And that's the next stage. I'll get him working right away. I just needed to win his confidence first.
Listen,
Is everything okay?
I really don't think this is working out.
Sorry?
I think we should call it a day.
Are you serious?
But I'm sorry, but you and our Leo, it's just not working.
Me and Leo? I thought you meant... Oh, never mind.
So we'll call it quits, eh?
If that's what you really want, Mick.
No hard feelings?
Of course not. No chance of that. Don't want any bad blood between us.
I'm glad we had this chat. Cleared things up between us.
Yeah, me as well. I'm glad we know where we stand with each other.
Right. So you think we did all right then?
Oh, you were both excellent.
You don't think we got a bit carried away?
No, it came straight from the heart. Mandy and Beth would have been proud of you.
Thanks.
Listen, I must get going. I want to show David Michael Parkinson's autograph. He'll be thrilled to bits. Bye, see you.
See you later, Mum. Love. Oh, well, back to reality, eh? I'll get back to the shop.
Yeah.
See you, Pat.
All right.
Jackie?
Yeah?
But wait a minute.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to say well done.
What for?
Well, the way you handled that MP, it was really impressive.
I only said what every woman thinks.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I could have done it so, well, forcibly. You did really well.
Oh, well, thanks, Pat.
Well, I'm sure you've done a campaign of power of good. I'll see you, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, see ya.
We've got our money for it.
Easy. This stereo must be like a grand.
Right, let's hit the road.
Excuse us. Can I ask what you're doing, please?
Keep your nose out, eh, love?
Hey, what are you doing with our dog?
Oh, God, it's his missus now.
Hey, what's going on?
Ask your thieves and get the fella.
Let's go now.
Hey, what the hell are you playing at?
Take it from the cup. You better put your foot down.
The hell are you playing at? Stupid cow. Are you all right?
I think so. Oh, where are they? What are they doing with Cracker?
Rosie!
Oh, God! Shirley, give me the price of my life there.
I'm sorry, Rosie, but I was hoping to catch you.
Why, what's wrong?
I need someone to talk to.
What is it? Rosie, I don't know what to do. Hey, now, come on, take it easy. Come on, we'll go back to our place, grab a cup of tea. Tell me all about it.
She pushed you over. And you a TV celebrity and all.
Who the hell is she, Jimmy?
She's just some gobby cow, that's all. But she's overstepped the mark this time.
Well, what's she doing with Barry's furniture? And why did she take Cracker?
Love, it's just a misunderstanding, that's all.
A misunderstanding?
Look, don't be worrying about it, will you? I'll sort it. Everything's in hand. You get yourself off, get back to work, go on.
What are you involved in here, Jimmy?
Nothing. It's just a mix-up, love, that's all. Look, you're just a bit shaken up. Get yourself off, get a cup of tea or something. Me and Carl here will get Cracker and the furniture back. Trust me, please, will you?
Trust you, Jimmy. See you later.
Yeah. Hey, love. Thought you were brill on that chat show, kid.
Do you think so? See you.
Yeah, see ya.
I thought you said you'd sorted it. It was all over.
Yeah, well, I thought I had, didn't I? Hey, I never thought they'd do anything like this. Roughing up my Jackie, taking Cracker as well.
What are we going to tell Barry? He's going to kill us.
We're going to tell him nothing, because he's not going to find out. Now, come, Ed.
Where are we going?
To get me dog and Barry's furniture.
Hang on. This is getting out of hand. Just think about it, eh?
It's a bit late for that now. They've had a go at my Jackie, and they've taken my Cracker. This is all our war, mate.
I'm sorry just dropping in on you like this, Rosie. I just had to talk to someone.
Hey, no problem. Is everything all right?
Oh, God, Rosie.
What? What is it?
It just came out of the blue.
What did?
I've just been round to see Mick.
Yeah?
It was the last thing I expected.
Oh, no, he hasn't, has he? Oh, I'm sorry. He's finished with you, hasn't he?
Oh, no, it's not that.
What is it, then?
Rosie, Mick's just asked me to marry him.
You what?
I can't believe it.
Oh, my God, that's brilliant. Oh, God, congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I made up for you. Just wait till I tell my Eddie.
Well, sorry, Rosie, but can we just keep it to ourselves for now? Just till Mick's had a chance to tell his kids.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I bet they'll be made up and all.
Oh, I hope so. God, Rosie, I can't tell you how happy I am. Me and Mick, we're going to get married.
On ITV Next, the ITV Movie Awards. Here on 4, from the kiddies' party to the birth video, eye camcorders focusing on children.
Cracker! Cracker, come on, girl! Cracker! Where is she?
Come on, Jimmy. There's no one here. Let's do one.
Listen, I'm not going anywhere without her. And after what they did to my missus and all. Here, come on, give us a bump.
Come on. Looking for something?
Hey, you pair of no-marks. What do you think you're playing at, eh? Threatening my missus? And I want that dog back and all. Get around here now.
We want the gear from the house and all.
Bro, Mr. Grant wants his furniture back.
Oh, we better give it to him then, hadn't we?
Yeah, you can load it up on one of those vans and get it round to my place now. And while you're there, you can apologise to my missus and all. Hey, you, what do you think you're playing at?
You know us, £2 grand. Pay up. or it's bombing night come early. Hey, you! 2 grand, or else.
What are we gonna do?
She's bluffing, take no notice of her. She's all mouth.
Well?
Up yours!
And up yours. But don't think of trying anything stupid. Because if you do, Cracker is an hot dog.
OK. Well, will you tell him that I called, please? Yep, it's Patricia Farnham from the Jordache campaign. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
So, how long's this new label of yours going to stick?
Sorry?
Well, everything you do at the moment, it's Patricia Farnham and the Jordache campaign.
Oh, Max, don't be so ridiculous.
Me ridiculous? I'm not the one who stood up in front of millions of people and threatened to murder the husband.
How many times do I have to explain to you I was merely trying to make my point?
Oh, and what point's that? That all men are wife beaters? I suppose we're rapists as well, are we?
Of course not.
Well, that's how it came across. Patricia Farnham, expert on domestic violence. A victim herself, no doubt. That's what people will be saying. I mean, for God's sake, you're so wrapped up in this crusade of yours, you can't see the damage you're doing. Patricia, look. I want you to stop this campaign. Please.
I will stop this campaign when Mandy and Beth are free.
Oh, to hell with Mandy and Beth. What about me? What about the children?
Oh, that's typical. I tell you what, I might not agree with everything that Jackie Corkill said, but she was right about one thing. You men want to just brush this campaign under the carpet. Belittle everything we do. Well, I'm sorry, Max. It won't work. I'm not giving up. I feel far too strongly about this.
I'm going to work. I'll see you later.
Yeah, nice and strong.
So,
at least we don't need coasters for the coffee table, eh?
Very funny.
Sorry. Rough, isn't it?
Yeah, too right, it's rough.
So what now?
Can't stop thinking about what that ass slagged it to Jackie. God knows what they're going to do to Cracker and all.
Don't know what you're more worried about, your dog or your wife. That's what we're going to do now, then.
God knows. But I've got to get Cracker back.
What's that?
Someone's coming in. Barry?
Hello? Anyone home?
All right. What are you doing here?
Well, it's my day for cleaning, isn't it? So if you don't mind...
Sorry, you can't come in.
You are?
The place doesn't need cleaning, so just leave it, eh?
Says who?
Says me.
Well, it's going to be a pigsty in there with you and that mangy mutt, isn't it? I hope you've been keeping him off Barry's good furniture.
Listen, just do one, will you?
Hey, you! Don't talk to me like that. And since when have you been shouting the odds round here?
Since Barry left me in charge of this place.
Yeah, well, it's Barry who pays my wages, so out me way.
All right, all right. How much?
You are?
How much did he pay you to clean this place?
Tenner.
Got change of a 20.
You're joking, aren't you?
Yeah. Take that. Keep the change. Now go on, beat it.
I think an engagement party's a great idea. What does Mick reckon?
Well, he doesn't know yet.
What?
Well, I thought it might be a nice idea to surprise him when he came back to the flat.
Have everyone round there waiting for him, like, oh, you know, this lot did that for my 40th. Oh, it was great.
Leo told me Mick's taking him and Gemma bowling straight after school tonight, so it'll give me a chance to get in the flat and do some food and stuff.
Sounds like you've got it all boxed off to me.
Yeah. There is one problem, though.
What's that?
Well, me and Mick haven't known each other that long, so I'm not sure which of his friends to invite.
That's no problem. Just leave it to me. I'll put the wage round.
Oh, thanks, Rosie. You're a star.
Hey, no problem. Hey, tell you what, give you a hand with the food as well.
Oh, really? There's no need.
There's every need. This is yours and Mick's special day. I want to make sure it's a day to remember for both of you.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are we going to do?
I'm thinking, aren't I? Give us a chance, will you?
What a nightmare.
We've screwed up, mates. Screwed up badly.
Bev again?
I told you to do one, didn't I?
What's going on?
Nothing. We're just house sitting. Aren't we, Carl?
Yeah, we're just keeping an eye on Barry's things, you know.
Where are all these things?
You well?
Where is all the furniture?
Oh, right there. It's gone.
Gone? Where's it gone?
It's been taken away.
Yeah, that's right. Someone took it away.
Who took it away?
Some people in a van.
Well, hadn't we better phone the police?
No, we don't want anything like that.
Yes, but I mean, if somebody has stolen the furniture...
Well, they didn't exactly steal it.
Who are these people?
Bailiffs.
Bailiffs?
Seems like Grancy's up to his eyes, isn't it? They had all the paperwork and everything like, didn't they, Carl?
My God.
Must be why he's done a bunk overseas, eh?
Mm.
Did they say how much he owed?
Loads.
God, the restaurant. You don't think they've gone down there, do you?
Search me, Maxie.
Right. I better get down there. I'll see you two later.
See you, Max.
Let's get rid of him.
No, all we've got to worry about is what we tell Barry when he comes back.
Where she is, the TV celebrity. The Michael Parkinson show, eh?
Hi, love. Hi, Mick.
How'd you get on?
Oh, well, you know.
Didn't you hear about his star performance giving some MPs down the banks?
Yeah?
Well, got to speak your minds, haven't you?
Hey, from what age? It's a bit more than that. You made a right show of him, didn't you?
Well, as long as we got some publicity for Mandy and Beth, eh?
Yeah, well, nice one, Jax. Good on you. There you go.
Hiya, girls. Yeah.
Hi, Rosie.
Any chance of your autograph?
I'm sorry, you'll have to speak to me agent.
Hiya, Mick. You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Just not bad, eh?
Full of sound.
Bet you know.
I better be going. See you later.
See ya. Take care now.
Sure, love.
What was all that about?
He keeps his cards close to his chest, doesn't he?
What?
You two got it in plan for tonight.
Why?
How'd you fancy going to a party upstairs at Mick's?
What's the occasion?
An engagement.
Well, who's getting married?
Mick.
Oh, go away.
Yeah, to Jenny.
Oh, the girl who was on the vigil? Oh, she's from the school, you know.
Oh, she's such a lovely girl. They make a great couple.
Yeah, I never even knew he was going out with anybody.
Well, why didn't he say anything?
I think he's trying to play it cool, you know, because of the kids and that. So just keep it to yourselves. We want the party to be a surprise for him.
Good God, getting married, though. All a bit sudden, isn't it?
Both so. But you know what they say? Love is blind. Right. I'll see you upstairs at 8.
Yeah, see ya.
Sure, love.
Hey, it's over Ted, all that, isn't it? I haven't seen Mick with anyone for ages. I live next door to him.
And there's been no one here looking for Barry?
No.
No one at all?
No one.
Getting married. But they hardly know each other.
No, I certainly didn't realise they were that close.
Yeah, well, I get the impression Mick's been trying to play it down, you know. Suppose he's thinking of the kids and that.
Sounds like they've had an accident to me. I mean, why else would you be getting married at the drop of a hat?
Well, maybe they're just very fond of each other, has been known.
Sounds fishy to me.
So you won't be coming to the party then?
What? You try and keep me away. It's been ages since I've had a good knees up.
Oh, are you going to drag her on along?
No, just turned to babysit. You went to Legion last night.
Can I count on you, Pat?
No, I don't think I'm really in the mood for a party.
Oh, come in. Party be a laugh night out with the girls.
Well, I suppose I haven't got anything else on. Oh, yeah, go on, why not?
Oh, great. Now, be there at 8, but remember, it's a surprise. So if you see Mick, not a word. No, I'm still trying to get hold of Sinbad, trying to get him to invite Mick's other mates. Don't know where he is, though.
I'll have a word with Sarah at the pizza parlour. She'll know who Mick hangs around with.
Yeah, I'll do that. Right, I'll see myself out. I'll see you later.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
bye-bye.
Should be a laugh, shouldn't it? Gonna drag Max along?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he won't be in the mood for a party.
Why? What's up with him?
I don't think he was too impressed by my performance on the telly yesterday.
Well, I don't mean to be funny, Pap, but can you blame him?
But surely you can see the point I was trying to make. You're a woman.
Yeah, I might be a woman, but it doesn't mean I agree with all these women's issues. And, well, after That's what you said on that chat show yesterday. Can't really blame him for feeling the way he does, can you? Hey, Matt, you got a minute?
Hello.
You know you're in charge of the shop, so Barry's away.
Why, who wants to know?
You are?
Has somebody been round asking questions?
About what?
About the shops.
No, I'm asking for myself.
All right.
I just wanted to know what was happening with the hair salon. If it's still up for rent, like, I mean, it's been empty for ages.
Taking up hairdressing, are we?
No, I thought we could use it as a sort of bargain store, you know, with the cheap goods around the house and that.
But it's a hairdressing salon. What about all the fittings?
Oh, it's all right. So just leave them in, work around them. So what do you reckon? Any chance of working something else on the rent?
All right, 3 months in advance plus 2,000 deposit.
What?
Sorry, those are the terms.
What? But I haven't got that sort of money. Oh, surely we can do a deal.
Look, I'm not really in a position to start talking about deals. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, well, I'll have to leave it, won't I? Thanks for your help.
Listen, tonight we go into that yard, right? We get Cracker out of there, and then we give them a dose of their own medicine.
All right, Jimmy.
Show them that we're not going to stop at nothing.
Hang on, I'm not sure about this.
Listen, don't you go bottling on me now. We're in this together, you and me, OK? And you only remember. We go into that yard tonight. You and me. All right?
Found what you're looking for?
I'm not sure what I'm looking for yet.
Look, why don't you leave the books for a while, eh? Come to the party. Relax, unwind. Sure, Mum will babysit.
How can I go partying when Barry's just had the bailiffs around?
Well, they could have been around for any number of reasons, Max.
Yes, one of those reasons being that my business partner's just gone bankrupt.
Aren't you overreacting a bit, eh?
For God's sake, Patricia, don't you realise what this could mean? Look, if Barry is finished, then so am I. Us. The restaurant gone, the house gone, everything. We'll have nothing left as a family.
Well, I'm sure things aren't going to get that bad, you know.
Considering what's at stake here, you sound remarkably unconcerned about the welfare of your family. Then again, I suppose you've got other things to worry about, haven't you?
I beg your pardon.
Like your jailbird friends.
God, you're so pathetic sometimes. I'm going to the party.
Yes, go on. Go. I'm getting used to my partners letting me down.
Cracker, where is she?
She'll be tied up somewhere.
If they've hurt her, I'll kill them. I promise. Where's Jackie? Now my dog.
Yeah, they're going.
No Cracker with them.
They'll be using it as a guard dog. She'll be in the yard.
Don't worry, Cracks. I'm on my way.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing, breaking into the yard?
I want revenge for Jackie. And I want my dog back. Now, come on. Let's go to work.
Oh, Rosie, the cake's lovely. You shouldn't have.
Oh, of course I should. Not every day you get engaged, is it?
No, I suppose not. Oh, God, I'm so nervous.
Hey, don't worry. Mick will be made up when he sees all the trouble you've gone to.
Oh, I hope so.
He will. Oh, I can't wait to see his face. Oh, take it easy. Be the first of the guests.
Where is she?
Oh, she's in there.
Oh, I love. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Hiya, I'm Jackie. I live next
Hi,
door.
Jenny.
Just a little something, you know, for the happy couple.
Oh, thanks.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, hope you and Mick are as happy. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much.
Oh, I'll get it.
Right, I'll wait till Mick gets here to really open these. And get you a drink, yeah?
Oh, lovely, thanks.
What would you like?
Anything.
Thanks. Oh, hiya.
He's going to be made up when he sees all this.
Come on, we haven't got all night. All right, give us an hand up, will you? Cracker! Where are you, girl?
No sign of her down here.
God, she's cat meat, I know it. You reckon? That Leslie one, belting my Jackie like that. She's an at the ball here. I'm gonna kill her.
Hey, hang on, what was that?
What was that?
It sounded like a dog barking. Did you hear it?
Cracker? Cracker!
Over there.
Cracker! Yeah, come on. Let's get down here. Cracks! Over here. Cracker!
She's in the van.
Where? Cracks! Cracker! Here, give us that. All right, girl. All right, I'm on my way. All right. Cracker! Where is she? Yes! Oh, come here, girl. What have they done to you? There you
Come
are.
on, let's get out of here.
Hang on. I'm not done yet. Here, watch it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get even for my Jackie.
Jimmy, hold on. What the hell are you doing?
Out the way, Carl. No one messes with me or my missus.
Oh, you did so well getting with Nick's mates here.
Ah, well, he wouldn't want his mates to miss his engagement party, would he?
No. Oh, I can't wait to see his face.
Hey, you've done all right for yourself there, Jenny girl. I mean, McJohn was a bit of all right, isn't he?
Thanks.
Hey, and if you ever get sick of him, want to swap with the mire on, just give us a shout.
I can't imagine you ever getting bored with Nick.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
They say the age of romance is dead.
God, but when is Dad scared, like, talking in front of all those people?
Oh, God, I was terrified, yes. But, you know, once you start speaking, just get on with it.
Yeah, you just get carried along with it all, I think.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know if I could do it. I think the pair of you are dead brave. Well done.
Oh, cheers.
See the Mutual Appreciation Society making an appearance. It's all love.
You what?
Of telling celebrities.
Oh, right. You saw the chat show, then?
Too right, I did. I don't know why Jackie Coco was looking so pleased. She made a right show of herself.
Oh, yeah, she did go on a bit, didn't she?
Oh, like a fishwife. People like her, like his Liverpool about now.
He's here. All right, quick, get in that bedroom. Don't come out till we tell you. Bring your drink with you. Yeah, I'll get the lights. Right. And not a word from anyone till the lights come on again.
Leo, you're not having any more coke.
But I'm thirsty.
Leo, you've had about 500 cokes.
Look, so I want you changed and ready for bed.
Surprise!
What's going on, Dad?
It's me, son.
What's going on here, mate?
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, hey, look, he's gone all shy on us.
What are you talking about?
You're a real dark horse, you.
What's all this in aid of?
Come, Ed, Mick, we all know.
No, what?
Someone here to see you.
Who?
You can come out now.
Hi, Mick.
What are you doing here?
Hey, that's no way to talk about your fiancé.
What?
Do you like your cake, Mick? It says Mick and Jenny. I was so happy about us, Mick. I had to tell somebody. You're not angry with me, are you?
Oh, of course he's not.
You getting married, Dad?
Lisa, son. Listen, I think you better all go home.
But what about the party?
There isn't going to be one. Come on, just clear off, will you?
Mick, do you want us to hang around, or...?
No, it's all right, son. Catch you later.
OK. Come on, Jimmy, that's enough.
You what? I haven't even started.
What are you doing?
I'm going to leave them a little painter.
Jimmy, don't!
Stand back, Carl. Stand back, I'm telling you. Move, will ya?
Come on, we've got to go!
Yes! We are not going anywhere.
Are you off your head?
Listen, I am going to burn this place to the ground. Do you hear me? I'm going to teach those scumbags a lesson.
We can't, we gotta go!
No one messes with me or my missus. Do you hear me? Now, come in. We're going to finish this job.
You go to sleep, kids. I'll explain everything in the morning. What the hell were you thinking of?
I thought you'd be pleased.
What? God almighty. You're going around telling people we're getting married. What am I supposed to tell the kids?
Tell them the truth. Tell them how we really feel about each other, how we love each other. It's obvious, Mick, after all you've said.
You know, that's enough. I don't want you coming around here again. I don't want you hanging around my friends either.
Mick.
Now listen, you stay away from me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Look. Mick and Jenny. Us.
That's it. Out. Just get out. Out! And I don't ever want to see you again.
Mick!
Look at this! Get out from here! Those beauties, bitch! I'm getting it! Come on! Bloody helicopter cabin's gonna blow! Bloody hell! You all right? Get up to your hotel! Go! Stay off the roof! It's gonna go! Hey, get off the roof! Go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Get off! Get off! Oh, get out there! Hold on, mate! Look for you! Go! It's gonna blow! You all right? Come on! Go! Come on! Go! Go! Go on!
It's our Carl. He's been involved in an accident.
Oh, is it serious?
He's unconscious.
Oh, you poor things. You must be worried sick.
It's an understatement.
Oh, I'll see if I can find out anything for you. I help out in the hospital shop here, you see. Hospital friends, they call us.
Very nice.
Have you been here all night?
I'm trying to tell her to go home. There's no point in hanging around, not in air condition. Look, come on, love, please. Get yourself home, eh?
What about gone? Oh, it could take hours, love, believe me.
I'll phone you, hmm? Come on, please.
Come on, I'll put you in a taxi.
No.
Hello? Hello?
Mick, how's it going?
Could be better, mate.
Have you got over your little outburst at the engagement party the other night?
Hey, there was no engagement, Sin. I don't know anything about engagements, parties, even Jenny for that matter.
Well, how come she's going around telling everyone that you two are getting hitched?
Because she's a loony, that's why.
Oh, come off it, Mick. I mean, you must have said something for her to get the wrong end of the stick. I mean, you don't go around telling people you get engaged when you're not.
I told you, she's off her head.
That's a bit strong, isn't it? You know, can she be off her head? She wouldn't be teaching otherwise.
There's a few teachers who would disagree with that.
Well, she's obviously got her wires crossed then. Have you spoken to her since?
No, I'm keeping well away from her.
Well, don't you think you should go and talk to her and sort it out?
There's nothing to sort out. I hardly know the woman. Hello? 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 That's the third time this morning.
Mick, do you know you've got a flat tyre on the van out there?
Well, I haven't, have I?
Probably kids, you know what they're like.
Hey, Jimmy, do you know anything about this Carl Banks business?
What Carl Banks business?
Well, Sarah phoned in this morning, said she couldn't come in. Their car was injured in this fire and witness. It's all in the papers. Farming in intensive care.
Let's have a look.
And why should I know anything about it?
Well, you work with him, don't you?
Yeah. But that doesn't mean I'm responsible for what he gets up to in his spare time, does it? Hey? Come on, cracks.
Sorry, I asked.
Hi, I was looking for Rosie. There's nobody in. We've all been down the hospital all night. Why? What's wrong?
Car's been in an accident.
Is he all right?
We think so. He's unconscious and they said he's got a broken leg and burns.
What happened?
We don't really know. There was some explosion and car got caught up in the blast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which hospital is he in?
The Royal.
Well, I'd better let you get on. You must be worn out.
Yeah. I'll tell Rosie you knocked.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya.
All right, Ed.
What brings you here?
Mick Jono's just told me what happened. How is he?
Well, he's unconscious, but we've been told he'll live. Why? Do you know anything about this?
About what? I mean, I don't even know the full story, mate.
Well, apparently there was some explosion at a van hire place in Widnes. The police are saying it's arson. Has it got anything to do with Wake?
Well, we haven't got any business with anyone in Widnes, so there's no way it's anything to do with the club, mate.
So what brings you down here, then?
Well, I work with them, don't I? I mean, I know we've had our differences in the past and that, like, but, well, I've grown quite fond of the lad lately.
Oh, look what the cat's dragged in.
You allowed to roam the corridors, are you? I thought all the geriatric wards were secured.
Hey, we'll have less of that. Any more lip out of you, and I'll have you thrown off the premises for causing a disturbance. I have influence here, you know.
I've just come to check up on a workmate of mine, all right? Any chance of getting in to see him, Ed?
You're joking, aren't you? They haven't even let me and Rosie in yet.
Oh, right, sorry.
Are you sure you don't know anything about this? I mean, our Carl was supposed to be working in the club last night, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know, but he phoned in, didn't he? You know, sick like.
Hey, don't listen to a word that comes out of this fella's mouth. The only time you get the truth out of him is after 9 pints of mild. So what sort of accident has your lad had?
It was caught in some explosion.
Not that one in Widnes where the poor fireman nearly died. Good God, you should be grateful he's still alive. Franny Shields, who sells the flowers outside, she's been telling me all about it. Apparently, the whole of Widnes shook. They thought it was an earthquake. You could feel the tremors in Prescott by all accounts.
Just want to know what our Carl was doing there in the first place. I mean, the police want to question him. They seem to think he had something to do with it, but that's ridiculous. There's no way he'd be involved in anything like that. Not our Carl.
That was good timing. We were just talking about the campaign and where to go next.
Well, it's going to have to be something big, if you ask me. The papers and that seem to have lost interest.
Yeah, that's the way the work, isn't it? In today, out tomorrow.
We've got thousands of signatures on the petition, though, and that's about ready to be sent off to the Home Office.
Right, well, I'll draft a letter to the Home Secretary to send off with it, yeah?
Oh, nice one, yeah, 'cause I can't stand writing letters.
I could help you with that, Patsy. You know, letter writing has always been my forte.
The main reason I called in is that Mandy's solicitor's been in touch, and the police have released Trevor's body, and his sister Brenna's burying him in Ireland tomorrow. I just wondered whether or not it was a good idea to tell Rachel.
Well, as grim as the whole situation may be, surely she has a right to know about her own father's funeral.
Yeah, and you can't expect to keep it a secret. I should think most of the papers will pick up on it.
Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking of Rachel, really. And Ed's cabbaged enough as it is. This is the last thing she needs.
Well, don't worry about Rachel, son. I'll have a word with her.
Cheers, Bing. Thanks.
I think I'll just nip outside and have a ciggy.
You may as well get off.
No, you're all right. I don't mind hanging on, honest.
Hello, Eddie. I saw Sarah. She told me what happened. Is there any news?
Not yet, love, no.
I've got a free period. I just wanted to see if there's anything I could do to help. I thought I'd catch Rosie here, to be honest.
No, I sent her home. She's a bit knackered, you know, with the baby in her.
Oh, well, maybe I'll pop round to see you later then.
No. I mean, don't go out your way.
Oh, it's no trouble. Mick will probably ring me to go round there later, so I'll be in the vicinity.
Oh, so the engagement's still on then? No, well, I thought, well, Rosie said you and him had a bit of a row to do, like.
Yeah. If I'd known he had such a temper, I might have thought twice before agreeing to marry him. Oh, I don't know. He hasn't put me off him. I still really love him. I just don't know why he acted like that. Have you ever known him to fly off the handle like that before?
No, can't say I have.
What about Marianne? Didn't she ever mention anything?
To me? Ugh. To be honest, well, I hardly knew the woman. I just worked with her, that's all. She was a bit stuck up, like, actually.
Yeah, Rosie said you used to work with her. I thought Mick was completely over her. Maybe he just needs a bit more time. Or do you think we just jumped the gun a bit?
Well, he wouldn't have popped the question if he wasn't ready, would he?
That's true. I suppose he just wants it to be different with me. Keep it low-key. And here's me ruining it all by blabbing my mouth off to all and sundry.
Look, there's a phone box at the entrance. Why don't you give him a ring? Sort yourselves out.
No, I think I'll wait until he comes to me. Play hard to get.
Hiya.
You're back early?
Thought I'd come over for my dinner. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I needed to have a quick chat with you.
What about?
Shall we sit down for a minute?
Why? What's happened?
Well, look, I spoke to Sinbad earlier, and he's got some information he wanted me to pass on to you.
If it's anything to do with Mum and Beth, I'm not interested.
No, Rachel, it's nothing to do with them at all. It's about your father, actually.
Dad?
The thing is that the police have released his body, and his funeral is tomorrow in Ireland.
Ireland?
Yes, your Aunt Brenner has made the arrangements.
What about me? Why hasn't anyone been in touch with me, asked what I want? They've got no right to just take him away like that.
Well, I believe that Sinbad only found out about it earlier today.
What about Auntie Brenner? She must have known for ages if it's tomorrow. Why didn't she let me know?
I don't know. I suppose she thought it might be a bit too much for you.
Too much? This is my dad's funeral we're talking about. And I don't care if they've flown his body off to Australia. I'm going to be there.
Right, I better get back or I'll be getting in detention.
Right, well, thanks for calling in.
Oh, don't mention it. I just hope they let you in to see him soon.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
I'll see you then. Bye.
Any news, Ed?
What's it look like?
Oh, this is ridiculous. Making you wait all this time. Surely you've got rights to see your own son.
Why don't you get off home, Jimmy?
No, you're all right. I'd rather stay on.
Well, there's no point in hanging about. There's no saying he'll come round today, and even if he does, they're only going to let the police and close family in.
Well, look, I'll tell you what. I'll get off to work now, and then I'll come back later on, eh?
There's really no need, you know.
I want to. Ed, you take it easy.
I can't do much else stuck here, can I?
Come in.
How are you feeling?
I don't really know. Will you do me a massive favour?
If I can.
Could you lend me the money to go to the funeral? I promise I'll pay you back as soon as possible. I wouldn't ask, but I've got no one else to turn to.
Yes, of course.
You probably think I'm being really cheeky now, but I don't suppose you'll be able to come with me. I don't really fancy going on my own.
All right, get your coat. We'll take a run down to the travel agent, see what we can do about booking your flight as soon as possible.
Thanks, I really appreciate this.
All right.
Hey, Mick.
I was up this way at delivery, so I thought I'd pop in, see if there's any news.
They haven't even let us in to see him yet.
We've been here for nearly 12 hours now. He's all right, don't he?
As far as we know.
The most frustrating thing is just sitting around here doing nothing.
Come on, Becca. Want some sweeties from the shop? See what we can find out.
All right. Thanks for calling in, mate.
It's all right, Sid. Like I said, I was passing anyway.
We've had quite a few people popping in here today. Jimmy Corkill, your Jenny.
Jenny? What did she want?
Well, she just heard about our car and came in to see if there was anything she could do. Very nice of the girl. She was a bit down, like.
And was she?
I think she feels she messed up over that engagement party, you know.
Is that what she said?
Hey, I don't know what went on, mate. I wasn't there. But by the sound of it, she didn't mean to wind you up. I think she just felt it'd be a nice surprise, like.
Eddie, how could it be a nice surprise when a woman you hardly know is going around telling everyone that she's marrying you?
So, you're saying the engagement was never on?
I haven't been near the woman. She's making the whole thing up.
Oh, come on now, Mick. You can't deny you've been seeing each other.
I haven't.
Well, that's not the impression Jenny gave me.
What exactly has she been saying?
Well, she didn't have to say anything. I've got eyes, haven't I? What about my birthday do the other week? You know, when you first copped off. And from what Rosie said, you haven't been able to keep your eyes off each other since.
Eddie, I'm telling you, I haven't so much as linked the woman, never mind anything else. She came on to me that night, but I told her I wasn't interested. She scares me, Eddie. She's not all there. She's got problems.
She's a bit deep, like, but other than that, she seems a nice enough girl to me.
Yeah, but that's what makes her more scary. I mean, you imagine weirdos to be weirdos, but with Jenny, well, she just seems dead nice when you first meet her.
Ah, go away, will you, Mick? Go and see the girl, sort everything out.
There's nothing to sort out, honest.
That's not what she thinks.
Said we could go in and see him.
Oh, thank God for that. Look, I'll get off and leave you to Eddie.
Yeah, well, thanks again for calling in, Mick.
Don't mention it.
Oh, and Mick, give Jenny a ring. Just to put her straight, if nothing else.
Did you hear about that big explosion in Widnes? Oh, yes. I believe the eldest Banks boy's in hospital. Yeah, I've just seen the Bankses, and they look terrible. They've been up all night. The whole hospital is swarming with police. They think their car had something to do with it.
Really?
I wouldn't put it past him. I mean to say, that Rosie and Eddie seem like nice enough people, like, but they've no control over their children. Look at the youngest. He was put in a detention centre for killing a whole bus of pensioners.
Actually, it was one poor girl he ran over, and she's now in a wheelchair.
Whatever. But if you ask me, that sort of thing runs in the blood. It wouldn't surprise me if their car was a terrorist. I blame the parents.
Well, no one said anything about him being a terrorist.
We'll find out sooner or later. Apparently, he took the whole force of the blast. He's lucky to be alive. And he can say goodbye to his good looks from what I've heard.
Why, is he badly burnt?
Badly burnt? I've been told that he'll come out of there looking like the swinging detective. Well, I better get back. I've got bingo at 6:30. And if I don't get my stamp, I'll miss out on a free microwave egg poacher. Ta-ra, see you.
What did Rosie say?
She's on her way in now. She won't be long.
Thank God he's going to be all right.
Want to count our blessings. Could have been much worse.
Do you think he can hear us?
I doubt it, love.
When I think about all the time he was in the army, I'd worry myself sick about him, and he never once ended up with so much as a scratch. I was just working at a club and this happens. The way things turn out, eh?
Well, we don't know whether it's got anything to do with the club. Jimmy Corkill said he phoned in sick last night.
Don't think he was trying to get some kind of revenge for what happened to Mo, do you?
I shouldn't think so. You might like to think he's Jack the lad, but he's soft as they come, really. Revenge attacks just aren't his style.
Police will be wanting to speak to him straight away. Let's just hope he's got a genuine alibi.
All right, Mick?
Oh, not really. That phone's been driving me mad all day.
Oh. So you've been getting more weird calls?
Yeah, off and on. I think I might know who it is.
Who?
Jenny.
Jenny? Oh, don't be soft. She hasn't got time to go around playing tricks like that, and she's a teacher.
She's got time to go around telling people that we're getting married and we're not.
It's a misunderstanding. You just got to go around there and sort it out.
A misunderstanding? Sinbad, she told Rosie that we slept together on the night of Eddie's party. And according to her, we've not been able to keep our hands off each other ever since. I'm telling you, she's got a screw loose.
Well, I think you should just keep out of her way, then.
How can I? She's Leo's teacher.
I wouldn't know what to suggest, mate.
Did you know about Carl Banks being involved in this explosion?
Yeah, McJohn told me this morning.
Do you know anything about it? What was he doing there?
Well, how should I know?
Oh, come on, Jimmy, don't be playing the innocent with me. I hope you're telling me the truth, you know. Because if I find out you've been leading that poor lad astray, there'll be nothing down for you.
Why does everyone assume I'm involved whenever anything goes wrong?
Do you really need to ask that?
Oh, well, it's nice to know you've got such a high opinion of me. All right.
Ah, Jimmy, can I have a word?
Have a couple if you want. I'm in no rush.
Well, it's about this Carl Banks business.
What about it?
Well, have you any idea what he was doing in Widnes when he was supposed to be working at the club?
I've got no idea, Maxie. I was too busy getting on with my good work to be worried about what he was up to.
So you don't think it was anything to do with these Donnelly people?
Not that I know of.
And what about the bailiffs round at Barry's house? I don't suppose you know anything about that either.
Well, why should I? I only work for Barry. I don't have anything to do with his private business affairs. I'd have thought you'd have been the one with all the answers there.
You know, Barry's not going to be very happy about this at all. I mean, what sort of effect do you think this will have on the club's reputation if Carl Banks is found guilty of arson and God knows what else?
Well, like I say, Maxie, that's not my problem. See ya.
Oi, I want a word with you.
Oh, what now?
What do you know about this fire in Widnes?
Oh, not again. Only what I've heard on the news.
Oh, yeah, and the rest.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Look, I'm not soft. I know what you are. I know about you breaking into Carl's house, and I also know about what happened to Mike Dixon's brother.
Listen, you keep your voice down, will you? All that's in the past. I'm a reformed character now.
Oh, so everything's all legal and above board at the club, then?
Of course it is. Barry Grant wouldn't have it any other way. Not that it's any of your business.
Yeah, but Barry Grant's been away for ages, hasn't he?
Listen, I don't know what you're getting at, but whatever's happened to Carl has got nothing to do with this club, OK? If he gets found guilty, that's his problem.
Carl's no gangster. The only thing he's guilty of being is a dickhead. It takes someone shady like you to get him involved in all this.
I'd watch what you were saying. Love.
Why? Too close to the bone, is it?
No, it's just a load of crap.
Look, I'm just saying I know Carl. And if he is involved in all this, I know he's not in it alone.
Yeah. Well, that's not for me to worry about, is it?
No. But I'm sure the police will be wanting to speak to everyone who knows him.
Yeah. And if they do, they'll know where to find me, won't they? What do you want?
Nice big firework display you organised, Mr. Grant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're dead funny, you aren't you? Because I've heard your little sidekicks in hospital. That'll teach him not to play with fire.
What do you want?
All right, you've made your point. I think we should call it quits now before someone gets killed.
So you won't be talking to the busies, then?
Mr. Grant, I'm a respectable businessman. You don't really believe I'd stoop to that kind of level, do you?
No, I don't suppose you would. I mean, you wouldn't want anyone to know about your little dabble in home brew now, would you?
Look, I don't know what charges they're going to throw at that mate of yours, but you better tell him my name stays out of it. You two keep your mouths shut, we'll do the same. That way we're doing each other a favour. But I can't say it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Hello, Pizza Parade. Hello, Pizza Parade. Hello, Pizza Parade. Jenny? Jenny, is that you? Look, if that's you... Jenny, if that's you, this is going beyond a joke. What the hell do you think you're playing? Jenny? Jenny!
Hi, Mick. Look, I won't stop. I just wanted to drop this off for Leo. He left it behind at school and he won't be able to do his homework without it. Did you know your phone's off the hook?
Yeah. I did. I've been getting some more weird calls.
Oh, well. Better leave you to it. Bye. See you around.
All right, Sue.
It's all right if I fill my bucket?
Yeah, go ahead.
How come you're so bright and chirpy this morning?
It's those phone calls. Got so bad last night, I ended up taking the phone off the hook. God knows how much business I lost. I've just come down. I put the receiver back. It was literally seconds it started ringing again. And guess what happened? The line went dead. I convinced myself it was that Jenny. Then last night, just as I slammed the phone down, she walked in.
Well, there you go. Can't be here then, can he?
I'm not convinced about that, Sim. Okay, she might not be making all the calls, but I'm saying she's making most of them.
How can you be so sure?
I just am. I don't mind this to sound vain, but she's got some kind of fatal attraction with me.
Oh, well, it's a good thing Leo and Gemma don't have any pet rabbits then, isn't it? Look, Mick, you've no proof that it's Jenny making these calls. It could be any nutter.
Cheers, and that's a great comfort.
You know what I mean? You can't go accusing somebody without proof.
How much proof do I need? I've got to wait till I find her in the shower with an axe.
Don't you think you're overreacting a bit?
No, I don't. And I've decided. I'm making an appointment to see the head. I want Leo moving to another class.
He's awake.
Oh, at last.
He said we can go and see him for a few minutes. He's all right, just a bit dazed and confused.
Great.
I'm sorry, Jimmy, but they're only allowing immediate family in for now. I've just got to phone Rosie.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just hang on here, eh?
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I ended up staying the night. Supposed to be at a meeting at 9.
Well, doesn't matter, does it? You're your own boss.
Hey, it does when you're trying to impress new clients.
Dear.
And I'll see you later. See ya.
What time did you two crawl back last night?
Oh, about 3. Do you mind if I turn this down? My head's banging.
Well, where did you go?
We met some of Sean's mates in Merrow, then we ended up in heebie-jeebies.
Any good?
Oh, I can't remember much about it, to tell you the truth. What did you do?
Oh, I just sat in waiting by the phone, hoping someone might ring me up and invite me out.
I would have phoned if I knew you were staying in. I just ended up going straight to Sean's from college. Didn't think.
Typical. Drop your mates the minute a lad comes on the scene.
Don't start trying to make me feel guilty. I'm normally the one staying in while you're out on all these dates.
Oh, what date? The last I saw was Carl Banks.
Well, I think that's very brave of you to admit.
All right, I'll admit it. Lost my innocence to a biff.
Yeah, I think most people do. Look at me with Simon, the patron saint of lunatics.
Oh, well, we're both young and naive then.
Yeah, we're both mature and sophisticated now, aren't we?
So, what's it like with Sean then?
None of your business.
Oh, go on, tell me. I told you about me and Carl.
Yeah, I know, and it knocked me sick.
Oh, go on, tell me. Is he any good? What's he like?
Wouldn't know.
What? You mean you haven't? Oh, come off it. He stayed here last night. You shared a bed.
So?
Well, how come you haven't?
Not all easy, you know.
Hey, cheeky girl.
Only messing. I don't know why we haven't done it. We just haven't. We've done... Well, we just haven't done that.
So you've practically done everything else?
You're starting to sound like a tabloid reporter or something.
I'm just interested, that's all.
I think it's about time you found yourself a new fella. You know what they say about people who talk about sex all the time.
Hey.
That's all.
God, you've had us worried sick.
How are you feeling, lad?
I'm confused.
You're bound to be. You've been knocked unconscious. I'll pass.
What happened, son? What were you doing in witness?
Can't remember.
You can't remember?
It's probably still concussed.
Can't remember anything at all? Your mum's going to be worried sick about this, you know.
Do you think I should go and get the doctor?
No, just wait a minute, love. This is important. You know the police want to question you in connection with arson.
What?
That explosion you were in. A fireman's critical. He might die. This is serious, son. So the sooner you start remembering, the better.
What time will you be back?
Oh, we're due in at speak at 10:30.
Oh, well, have a safe journey.
Right, off you go. Come on, we better get going. We don't want to miss the flight, do we? We're cutting it a bit fine as we are.
I'm sorry, but I can't go.
What?
I'm sorry for messing you about. I promise I'll pay you the money back for the tickets.
Don't be silly. This isn't a question of money.
It's just that I've already been through one funeral for him. I just couldn't handle another.
Nobody's forcing you to go. It's whatever you want.
I'm sorry, but I can't go.
Fancy seeing you here. This is a nice surprise. I was wondering how long it would take you to get round to making the effort to come and see me.
Actually, I'm not here to see you.
Oh, is it Leo you're looking for?
No, I've got an appointment with the head.
Sounds important.
Yeah, it is, so I best not keep him waiting.
Mick, we've got to talk. We've got a lot to sort out.
No, we've got nothing to sort out. I hardly know you.
You're going to see the head about me, aren't you?
Here I am. I want Leo moving to another class.
Mick, please. There's no need for this. We've got to talk. Please, just give me a few minutes. It's the least you can do. Come on, we can't talk here. Let's go somewhere quieter.
Hi. How is he?
Well, not bad considering.
So what do you have to say then?
Not a great deal. He says he can't remember a thing about the explosion.
Oh, that's good. That he's all right, like?
Oh, right. Yeah, the doctor says he's still concussed, like, you know.
So he can't remember anything at all, then?
Absolutely nothing. It'll take him a few days to get over the shock of it all. I'm sure it'll all come back to him then.
Any chance of a quick word?
No chance, mate. The CID will have a chat with him. Not that they'll get anything out of him, like.
So, any chance of, just seeing him for a minute, like?
I'm sorry, Jim. I know you've been here all night, like, and, well, me and Rosie, we really appreciate it, but there's no way you'll get to see him today.
You feeling better now?
I don't really feel anything. I don't know why I didn't want to go. It's just, the more I thought about it, the more I couldn't face it.
Well, as long as you don't end up regretting it.
I've already said all my goodbyes to him in my head anyway. I know it wasn't really my dad in that coffin, but I didn't know that at the time. I believed it was him. I cried for him, and I watched them bury him, and I realised that I'd never see him again. I don't need to go through all that again.
Well, you seem to have thought it through.
I've hardly thought about anything else. I didn't sleep well last night.
But you don't have to go to a funeral to remember your father. If you want to say a prayer for him, you could go to any church.
Oh, I'd like that. Would you come with me?
Yes. Yes, of course I would.
Thanks.
Right, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, I just don't understand why you feel there's a need to move Leo from my class. I'm a good teacher.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that. But this has got nothing to do with your teaching capabilities.
But I've always gone out of my way to support him. I even gave up some of my free time to give him extra tuition.
That's all very well. But who are you really doing it for? For Leo or for me?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come off it, Jenny. How am I supposed to react when you go around arranging engagement parties for us when you know there's nothing going on between us and never will be? Do you call that normal behaviour?
Look, Mick, I'm sorry. I never meant to upset you. You know I really like you, and I'm not going to deny that. But the party was just... well, I suppose it was just my way of proposing to you.
What?
Well, it was Rosie's idea, really. So I thought it'd be okay if she knows you so well. All right, I'll admit it. I jumped the gun a bit. It was far too quick. I admit I messed it up, and I'm sorry. But you can't go ruining Leo's education just because I made a mistake. We're all entitled to get things wrong every once in a while, aren't we? Even teachers.
Jenny, look, I hardly know you. Why would you think I'd want to marry you?
Look, Mick, I've admitted I got things wrong, and I'm sorry. What more can I say? Please don't go to the head. There's really no need. I've apologised. What more can I do? Look, if it's what you really want, then I'll keep away from you. Just be straight with me. Tell me. It won't be the first time I've been rejected. I promise you I can handle it.
All right. I'll be straight with you. I don't fancy you. I don't want to go out with you, marry you, even be friends with you. I just want you to keep away from me, the pizza parlour and the flat. Now, do you understand that? Right. Now we've got that sorted. I'll leave you to get on with your work.
She's not here. I was waiting to do an aerobics class for me at the club. She'll be back in about an hour. Do you want a cuppa?
I wouldn't say no. So, do you have a good day?
Yeah, well, it's been quite laid back, really. I just put my poses dead easy on repeat and sat and worked out how I'm going to get rich.
Going back to that empty house, are you?
Yeah.
Must be weird being stuck there on your own, eh? All those bad memories.
Yeah, well, I suppose it can be sometimes.
Given any more thoughts to selling up or what?
Well, it's not that easy, is it? I mean, who'd want to buy that place now after all that's happened there?
Well, admittedly, you probably wouldn't get the full asking price for it, but, well, I'm sure there's someone who's prepared to give you a good deal on it. Me, for example.
You? And where would you get all that money from?
I've been saving up, haven't I? And besides, if you're getting shut, why worry where the money's coming from?
Listen, Jimmy, it might sound weird to you, but I might not fancy having my house bought with money that half of Liverpool's junkies have stolen from their grandmothers.
Hey, listen, you don't have to move out straight away, you know. Me and Jackie could move in beforehand. Be a little bit of company for you. Get all your washing done, you know. And all your meals cooked. There'd be no more of these sad little meals for one.
Jimmy, I might not even want to get shut of the place. I'd have to talk to Mandy and Beth about it first. I mean, they might be happy to settle back down here when they get out.
And when's that going to be? 2000 and what?
Yeah, well, I'd still have to talk to them about it first.
Yeah, well, you know where to find me if you have a change of heart.
This should just be about burying him now.
You're not regretting it, are you?
No, I'm glad I'm here instead. Do you believe in heaven?
Well, I think it's a nice idea.
No, but do you believe in it? Do you believe that when you die, you go to this place and meet up with all your friends and relatives who have died?
Well, as I said, I think it's a nice idea that if it's true that one can meet up with all the people you've loved and lost over the years.
What if you met up with people you didn't love when you were alive? Would you love them when you got to heaven, or would you still hate them?
I don't really know. I think you have to forgive people for whatever it is they've done while you're still alive.
What do you think would happen if Mum and Beth died and went to heaven and met up with my dad? Do you think he'd forgive them?
don't think it's as simple as that. I mean, nobody really knows what heaven's like, do they?
But do you still believe it exists?
Well, if I am to be perfectly honest with myself, then no. No, I don't.
Nor do I. If people can't get on with each other when they're alive, then why should they suddenly start being nice to each other when they're in heaven? Besides, if there really was a God, he wouldn't let people do such terrible things in the first place, would he?
Rosie coming in tonight?
Yeah. We'll take Becca in with us if you don't mind.
Oh, no, of course not. She'll be later to see him.
Oh, I could do with a good night's skip. It's been a long couple of days.
Oh, at least he's all right. Panicked on the phone the other night. He just went sick.
Well, he's over the worst now.
I'm just so relieved. Like the whole thing's only just hit me. Hiya. Hi. Just thought I'd pop in with these for Carl. Oh, thanks. You made up. How's he doing? Much better now. He should be out of here in a few days. We're just about to leave, to tell you the truth, so don't pop these guys bed.
No, I'll take those.
No, it's all right. Won't be a minute. To be honest, Eddie, it was you I was hoping to see, really.
Me?
Yeah. I was feeling really guilty last night.
Why?
Just me being really selfish again.
How do you mean, love?
Well, I came down here yesterday pouring out all my troubles onto you, and you must have been out of your mind with worry for Carl. The last thing you needed was me rambling on. I'm sorry.
Don't be soft. You don't have to apologise. I was glad to take my mind off you for a bit.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for boring you with all my troubles.
Anyway, I'll be able to get off home now that our Carl's all right. Catch up on me sleep. I'll tell Rosie you dropped in.
I've seen him, by the way.
Who?
Mick. He came down to the school to see me today.
Oh, right. So you sorted then?
Well, it was a pure tail between the legs job. It was obvious he was feeling terrible for the way he carried on the other night. So basically, everything I said to you yesterday was right. He just wanted to keep the whole thing low-key. He didn't feel ready to let the whole world know. And Big Mouth here goes around telling everyone.
Great. Made up for you, love.
So the engagement's back on. Well, it was never off, really. He couldn't apologise enough.
I'll tell Rosie when I get home, that is.
Oh, sorry, am I keeping you?
Well...
Look, it's probably best if you don't mention any of this to Meg. It'll only make him even more paranoid if he finds out I've been telling you the ins and outs of our relationship.
Don't you worry, love. I'll be keeping well out of it. It all sounds a bit too complicated for me. Ta-da.
She should be back any sec now. You doing anything special tonight?
I might go down the bar. Don't fancy another late night, though, not after last night. Come with us if you like.
No, I wouldn't want to be a gooseberry.
No, be silly. You wouldn't be.
So, how long have you two been seeing each other now?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say I was actually seeing her.
How do you mean?
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like her and everything. It's just... Well, I don't think either of us wants to get too heavy. We'll just enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, that doesn't sound like a very positive attitude. You make it sound like the whole thing's doomed.
No, it's just I haven't long come out of a big, serious relationship, and I'm in no rush to get into another one.
No, I know what you mean. I don't understand all these people who can't wait to get married. I'm not even going to think about having kids till I'm at least 30. In the meantime, I just want to make loads of money and have a laugh.
I'll drink to that.
I was saying all this to Katie the other day, but she just seems to think I'm weird. I think at the end of the day, she'd probably just like to settle down, get engaged, get married and have kids, all that sort of stuff. Oh, don't get me wrong, she's dead sound, Katie, but she takes things too seriously sometimes. And I keep saying to her, you should relax, let your hair down. But she never listens. She's too set in her ways. And I think that's why she probably gets so worked up when it comes to men.
How do you mean?
Well, I don't mean this in a nasty way, but I think she's just a bit nervous when it comes to fellas and that.
Oh. Right.
God, you must think I'm terrible talking about my best mate and your girlfriend like that.
I've told you. She's not my girlfriend. At least not in the way you mean.
Yeah, that's nice. But I set you back a few bob.
Suppose so.
It's really nice. Suits you.
Thanks.
Hiya. Hiya. Sorry I'm late. You can blame Jackie. Blame me for what? You're the one who talked me into doing that aerobic session. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. I'll make you a cup of tea. Go on, then. I'll let you.
Oh, you miss me?
What do you think?
I'm glad we came.
So am I.
Do you think I'm weird not going to my dad's funeral?
Of course not.
I did love him.
I know you did.
I know everybody said terrible things about him, but he was always good to me. I never had any reason to hate him. And he never once hit me, you know.
You mustn't feel guilty about loving him. And you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. But at the end of the day, you must try and understand what it was that drove your mother to do what she did. She does love you, you know. I think you know that deep down. She didn't do what she did to hurt you. She did it because she was scared and trapped and she thought it was the only way out. Oh, she was so frightened for herself and you and Beth. And no matter what you think about your father, no one has the right to hit or bully anybody. You must admit your mother had more than her fair share of that to put up with, didn't she?
That's what I could never understand. Why couldn't he just treat Mum the way he treated me? None of this would have happened then. I'm not saying my dad was always right. I know he was sent to prison for the way he treated Mum, but when he came out, he was supposed to have changed. I know Mum and Beth hated him, and sometimes I think maybe I understand why a little bit. But he didn't deserve to die. I always loved him. I never once turned against him. And he was always so good to me.
But can you understand what your mother and Beth had to do? They were forced to do. Well, if he was being so horrible to them, they had to stop him. You can understand that, can't you?
I'm not sure what to think anymore. It's just not as clear as it was. They should never have killed him, but I don't know. Something must have happened to make them do that. I do know that.
Oh.
High Camcorder next goes for the big match feel and how best to film your own soap. That's after the break.
Listen, I was talking to Sinbad about that house yesterday. You know, trying to suss out if he'd be interested in selling it on the cheap.
That's it.
To us, who'd you think?
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Who'd want to buy that place after everything that's gone on there?
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Jack? Listen, we'd probably only end up paying 30 grand for a 50 grand house.
And since when did Sinbad decide he's selling up?
Well, he hasn't actually decided for definite yet. But I reckon if I work on him hard enough, I could soon get him to go for it.
Anyway, I don't even know why you're talking about it. How could we afford a place of our own?
Listen, love, I've got enough stashed away for a decent deposit, I'm telling you.
How much is enough?
A few grand.
How much?
It's me winnings off the GGs, isn't it? I've been salting it all away. And there's enough now for us to seriously start thinking about getting our own place. Love, it's not ifs and buts anymore. We can actually go for it. Anyway, think about all the rent you've been paying to the council for years. I mean, that's just dead money, that, isn't it, eh?
Look, you know I've always wanted a house on you. And you know I've always fancied living somewhere like the Close, but not that house. I mean, it's bound to be haunted, isn't it?
Oh, Jack.
No. Listen, if we can really afford to move, why don't we just look around? There's supposed to be loads of cheap places going these days, you know.
Oh.
No, Jimmy, I just couldn't relax over there. I'd be on pins constantly.
Love, at least think about it, eh? I mean, we've nothing to lose, have we?
All right, sir.
All right, mate. See what I got in the post this morning? Father's Day card for Mandy and the baby.
Aye, it's nice, that, mate.
Yeah, it's made me day, that.
Hey, I made that for you.
What's with the flowers?
Came for me today.
Who from?
Do you really need to ask?
Jenny.
There's no name on the card, like, but who else is going to be sending me flowers?
Well, I thought she said she was going to leave you alone.
Yeah, she did. It's obvious I can't believe a word that comes out of her mouth.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to thank you for yesterday and coming to church with me and everything.
Anytime you feel like talking, you know where to find me.
I think Patricia's dead lucky having you, Mr. Crosby, as a mum and dad. Wish I'd have normal parents.
I think everyone goes through a phase of wishing they had different parents.
Did you get on with your mum and dad?
Well, we had the usual arguments like everyone else, but yes, I suppose on the whole I did.
Were you a mummy or a daddy's girl?
Oh, a daddy's girl, definitely. He used to call me his little treasure.
Were you his favourite?
I wasn't difficult, I was an only one.
Were you very close to him?
Yes, I suppose so. I never went short of hugs.
Well, what do you mean by hugs?
Well, you know, just ordinary cuddles.
Oh, right. Was that all?
Well, apart from giving me a goodnight kiss before I went to bed, yes. Why?
Nothing, I was just curious.
Why, did your father show you affection in any other way?
No, of course he didn't.
No. What I meant was...
It doesn't matter, I was just wondering, that's all. I'll go make us a cup of tea.
Nice. Thanks, love.
Thank you, Jackie.
Hiya, Max. I was gonna knock you later.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm dead serious about opening up next door, you know. I want to talk with Gabby about it, talk about the rent and all that.
Oh, I see. Well, the rent on those units isn't cheap, you know.
Yeah, I know. You told me that the last time I spoke to you. That's why I've been saving up every penny.
Well, I should imagine you'll have to save your pennies for a lot longer before you can even begin to think about negotiating terms.
Well, actually, I'm not that far off my target.
Good. I'm pleased for you. But listen, there's no point us even discussing it until you've got enough capital to fully endorse the necessary expenses. And you really mean business.
Well, I do really mean business.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But look, you're better off coming to see me when you've got proper financial backing. A business plan. And then maybe we can discuss the options.
Well, all right, I will do. But I just wanted you to know that I am serious and I will get the money together.
Great. It's nice to know you're so ambitious. Obviously take after your father.
It's not just an ambition, it'll be a reality in a few weeks.
Oh, well, we'll see, eh? Anyway, best of luck. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, the whale's full of his sort, love. Don't let him put you off.
Oh, don't worry, he won't. It just makes me all the more determined to prove to the snotty little get that I really do mean business.
My, somebody's being spoilt today.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Where do you want them?
Anywhere, as long as they're not here. Yeah, you can have them all.
What do you want me to do with them?
You keep them for yourself with my compliments.
Oh, there aren't many people that can resist flowers. It must have been a pretty serious lover's tiff.
I haven't got a lover.
Oh, sorry, I just assumed...
Well, you assumed wrong, didn't you?
I think he's got hay fever.
Hiya.
All right. What have I done to deserve that?
How do you mean?
Can't remember the last time I got a kiss off you.
Well, maybe I'm just relieved to see you sitting up and looking like your old self again.
Didn't know you cared.
Of course I care, you divvy. I've been worried sick all week. I've hardly slept a wink.
Thanks for coming in.
I brought you these. Oh, Becca made this for you.
Where is she?
She's with your mum. I can't stay long. I'm due at the pizza parlour in an hour. So, how you feeling anyway?
Not too bad. I'm just bored, being stuck in here.
Have the police been today?
Yeah, they've been in and out all day, asking the same questions over and over again.
And?
Well, I still can't tell them anything.
I must say, it all seems rather convenient that you've lost your memory.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It just is. You seem fine in every other way.
Well, the doctor said I'm probably still concussed.
So, the only thing you can't remember is the actual explosion?
Yeah,
You haven't forgotten anything else?
not that I know of.
Well, if it's only the explosion you can't remember, surely you must know what you were doing there in the first place.
No, not really. The whole day's a bit hazy, really.
So you've got absolutely no idea why you were there, who you were going to see?
Give it a rest, Sarah. I've been getting all this off the police.
Who were you covering up for, Carl?
Nobody.
So you can remember there was nobody else involved?
I'm not saying that.
Was it something to do with work?
I don't know.
Has that Jimmy Corker got anything to do with it?
What makes you ask that?
Oh, because you've been working with him and there's something about him I just don't trust. Did you get you involved in all this?
I've told you, I don't know. I can't remember anything.
Well, you better start trying. Because the next time you see your daughter, it could be in a prison visiting room.
Got that. Gives about half an hour, 40 minutes. Cheers. Bye now.
Yep. Oh, nice one, see. Who was that?
Oh, it's all right. Genuine order this time.
Listen, Mick, I know all this business is off its head, but I wouldn't let it play on your mind.
I wish it was that simple.
Well, she'll get the message eventually.
If only I had your confidence. Hey, couldn't do us a favour, could you, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Well, in case Sarah's back by the time I go on this delivery, keep an eye on this place for us.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice one. Well, if there's any weird calls while I'm out, you've got my permission to be as rude as you want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Casey's not here.
Yeah, I know.
Are you coming in?
No, best not.
Well, if you're not coming in, why did you bother coming round in the first place?
I just wanted to come and have a word with you about what happened yesterday.
What about it?
It was bang out of order, and I'm sorry.
Listen, there's no need to apologise. Look, why don't you just come in for a minute?
No, I got to shoot off. I'm meeting some mates in town.
All right.
Look, I've been feeling really bad going behind Katie's back like that.
Well, I thought you two weren't all that serious.
Well, we're not, but all the same.
Well, if you're just paranoid and want to say something to Casey, there's no need. You don't have to go on a big guilt trip for my benefit.
Just thought I'd come round and clear the air.
Fair enough. I won't keep you then.
Look, I wouldn't want this to spoil things between us. I really like you. I wouldn't want it to stop us being friends.
There's no reason why it should.
Glad to hear it. So, what are you doing tonight?
I'm just staying in, being a good girl and saving every penny.
Right. Well, maybe some other time?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I just need to talk to you.
Did you make this bogus call? Right, that's it. I've had enough. Come
Come on, out.
Mick, please don't be like this.
I said get out.
You're hurting me.
Come on, get out.
Please, Mick, don't be honest with me.
Get out. How do you expect me to react? Hey, what is the matter with you? How many more times I've got to say to get it through to you? I don't want to know you.
How can you say that after the way you've let me
I'm not believing anyone. I told you enough times, I'm not interested in you. How many more times I've got to repeat myself? I don't want to know you, I never will do. How long before it sinks into that thick skull of yours?
All right? All right. Just seen your ex out there. Got a right job on it.
Nothing new.
So how are you then?
Still here, aren't I? See, you managed to get away without so much as a scratch.
Oh, so you can remember me being there?
Of course I can. I can remember everything.
Yeah. I thought you probably could.
I can't carry it on forever, though. The police are beginning to lose patience with me. They're gonna want to know answers soon.
Look. Just keep your mouth shut. They can't force you to say anything, you know.
This has got way out of hand. There's a fireman in intensive care. We're not just talking vandalism or arson here. We're talking about possible manslaughter. What am I gonna do?
You'll just have to keep your amnesia going for a bit longer, won't you, eh? Give us a chance to think up a good story.
I can't keep it going for much longer. It's already one paper thin.
Well, you've got no choice, have you, eh? You tell the truth and you won't be doing anyone any favours.
Oh, yeah, and what do I get out of it if I keep quiet?
Well, just remember it was you that got involved with the Donnelly lot in the first place, wasn't it, eh? I told you it would all end in tears.
It was you who wanted to play the big gangster. It was you who caused those vans to blow. And it's because of you that I'm lying here and that fireman could die.
Hey, you just watch what you're saying. You can't prove that I was there.
I've got no reason to protect you. And I'm warning you, Jimmy. If they press charges, then there's no way I'm going down alone.
I don't fancy her. I don't want any kind of relationship with you, and I never will. And I'm sick and tired of trying to get it through to you.
Oh, just go. Just leave me. I'll be all right. Just leave me here by myself in this state.
Oh, you've no need to be in the States in the first place. I don't understand why you're like this. You're nice looking. You've got a good job. You can have the choice of fellas. I don't know why you're wasting your time with me in the first place.
Won't you understand? I don't want anyone else. I just want you.
Look. Don't go getting in a state over me. I'm really not worth it. I promise you.
Get your hands off me. Don't come near me. I don't want to hear all that. It's not you, it's me, crap. Do you think I'm stupid?
Is there a problem, love? Is this man bothering you? No, it's just that one of the neighbours reported a disturbance. You sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine, thanks.
Just a bit of a lover's tiff, is it?
Yeah, something along those lines, I suppose.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit public to be having screaming matches out here, don't you think?
I was getting off anyway. I meant what I said, Jenny. Just leave it, for both our sakes.
Isn't he even going to offer you a lift home?
Doesn't look like it, does it?
You know where to find us, eh?
Rachel? You okay?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I come in?
No.
brought all this on?
I'll be all right in a minute.
It's all right, it's all right. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know. I just suddenly started thinking about my mum. Imagining what it must be like for her being in that prison.
Look, you can go and visit her any time you want to, you know. We can take you. She'd be over the moon to see you.
I know. But then another big part of me just doesn't want to see her. Not after what she's done.
I can understand that. I can't even begin to imagine how painful this must be for you.
It's like I'm being punished. It's just not fair. I didn't ask for any of this to happen. I haven't done anything wrong. At least, I don't think I have.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Mum and Beth kept saying that they got rid of Dad to protect me. Well, if that's true, it must be my fault that he's dead, mustn't it?
No, Rachel, no. You mustn't think like that. You mustn't blame yourself.
Dad never hurt me. He never once hit me. I know he wasn't perfect, but who is? And I know things probably went on, things I never knew about. Sometimes I'd hear Mum and Dad arguing. But I'd just sit up in my room and put my Walkman on. I used to hate it when they'd argue.
Look, it's probably very good that you're starting to talk about these things. It mightn't seem so at the moment, but I'm sure that in the long term it's going to help you to make more sense of everything that's happened.
So, haven't you ever hit Mrs. Crosby?
No, of course not. It's wrong to use violence against anybody. It doesn't solve anything. It just leaves a lot of pain and resentment and misery for everyone concerned.
Well, what about love?
What about it?
Well, can that be wrong too?
I'm not really sure. I suppose it depends on what you mean by love.
Well, cuddling and kissing and all that stuff. Affection.
Well, yes, affection's fine.
So did you used to cuddle Patricia when she was little?
Yes, all the time. It's just a natural way of showing someone that you care for them and that you love them.
Well, why do people keep telling me that what my dad did to me was so wrong?
I don't know, Rachel. I don't know what he did. Was it more than just cuddling?
It wasn't like Beth made it sound. He was never violent with me. But sometimes he did. Well, sometimes he used to.
Look, Rachel, listen, it's all right. You can let it out if you want to. Really. You're safe here, you know. I promise you, everything's going to be all right. Really.
Oh, hello.
You been next door all this time?
Yes, we've just been going over some ideas for the campaign.
You feeling any better?
Yeah, a little.
Right, well, I think it's about time I put the kettle on. Made us all a nice cup of tea. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll come through in a bit.
I just found her crying in her room.
David, do you think it's wise to be in her bedroom with her while she's in this state?
What do you expect me to do, ignore her?
Look, I know this sounds awful, but we do have to be so careful. It's so easy to get things out of proportion, and we don't want people getting the wrong idea.
For God's sake, Jean, the poor girl needed comforting. She was heartbroken. Honestly, what's society coming to when a man can't even offer a young girl some comfort without the finger of suspicion being pointed?
What brought it on this time?
Well, it appears she's been doing an awful lot of thinking. She was talking about her father.
What about him?
Well, she didn't actually finish. But one thing's absolutely certain. She's holding something back. She was asking me a lot about affection, what it meant, whether I used to cuddle Patricia when she was little, that sort of thing.
I had a similar sort of conversation with her this afternoon, but I think I rather messed it up.
Well, she's obviously eager to get it off her chest, but it's just too painful for her. She was trying to tell me exactly what Trevor used to do to her, but she couldn't bring herself to say the words, poor girl. Then she totally broke down. I mean, what sort of a man could abuse his own daughter like that? She was just an innocent child. She still is. He must have been a complete and utter monster.
I think we established that some time ago.
Yes, well, it's very clear to me that she lied to the court.
We must go easy on her. I mean, she knows she can trust us.
Yes, that's the most important thing. Let her open up in her own time.
We must keep her trust. This is only the beginning.
And if she does open up and admits the truth, this could really swing it for Mandy and Beth. It could change everything.